Hey people, it's me Ben on 911, and I wanted to talk about the second. This is the second episode of the game that I was thinking of or planning on creating. So here's what the idea of this one was, and it's a pretty cool concept as well as a very interesting idea to keep people really interested in the game. And as everybody knows, when you're playing a game, the one thing developers want is they want you to stay interested. And obviously, you're not going to stay interested if you can't have some sort of like creative fun. So I've devised this idea of a clan system that takes clans into like a whole nother realm. Now, as you can see right now, there's just this little covenant structure here. And remember, everything here I do, it's just going to be pretty much mock of what the game would entail. And so here's basically some mock covenant base. Let's just say, for example, because I put a little anti-air gun, this is a defensive fort with a radio antenna that you need. Something pretty crazy. So here you would have like regular normal assaults on the Covenant, just regular UNSC going on and attacking it, and just kind of shooting it down. And obviously they're going to get reinforced. They have anti-air, so you can't just airdrop some Marines in and storm the fort. You have to plan out what you're going to do because they've got a bunch of turrets down here, or like little guard towers, and they got the giant anti-air guns, so you can't just go flying people in. But this was the idea for this type of situation. So now, one of the best ideas that most games have are clans, otherwise known as guilds. And people love doing that. They love going against other clans, other guilds, and just having fun. So me and Matt devised this idea where basically you would be allowed to make a clan, but take it to the next level and make it almost like a map-made clan. Like your clan is in the map. Now, being that the game would have to be hosted on servers because it's a 24/7 type game, it'd be a pretty interesting idea. And here's the little mock of what would happen. So say you go to the official website and you register your clan and everything checks out. You have enough members to meet clan requirements. You have the resources in game to meet the requirements. So you would get this thing called a bundle. And when you get the bundle, this would happen. And as you can see over here, you would basically get this. And this is like what would be like a tier 1 bundle, or maybe tier 2 actually. Basically, you would just get a built headquarters right there. You would have your own official clan base. Everybody could see it. Everybody could walk to it. You could defend it. It's right there. It's a visible thing. And then you would get some sort of radio comm tower. That way you can get relayed messages, send server messages out, try to get backup if you need it. And then, you would get like one turret to start off with, and then maybe like a sniper tower. And basically you would be allowed to position these type of things. Oh, and you would get sandbags too, which, you could have behind you. And one of the best ideas about this is that, say we have a clan, and I don't know an official start-off amount, I would say assume 4. You need 4 people to be registered in the clan before you're even given a bundle or considered a full clan. So then, once you do that, you would go to some location that's currently unoccupied. And obviously, there's going to be a high frequency of clans and things like that. So there's obviously going to have to be restraints on how far apart they have to be before you can put it down somewhere. And just think, so when you have a clan, you're all ready and everything, you have a perfectly set up base, and you can basically be the fort of the canyon to help protect from this giant Covenant anti-air gun. So one, you're creating yourself to be way more important in the campaign of the game, as well as when there's obviously going to be elite clans. So Spartans versus elite clans, and there would be probably an elite clan all the way down there on that side of the map, and that creates, a friction between everybody. So say you're the clan here and you have, 10 members, and then you have a clan over there of heretics. And there's 5 of them over there, but those are like regular elites that, follow the prophets. And, they're going to be attacking the heretics as well as they're going to be attacking you, so it creates a 3-way war almost. And everybody knows that 3-way wars make complete chaos and anarchy, and everybody loves that. And one of the cool things that it actually makes you into like a clan, is that your clan can get blown up. This building can get blown up, it can get attacked all the time, and it makes it feel realistic. So say I have 10 people in a clan, and we just registered and we're now officially a clan. We're going to be bumped to like the tier 2 of clan buildings. Tier 1 would be like a simple base that would just basically remove this building and just put all these little barricades here and then maybe like a little tiny antenna. And that creates the idea of, you've just established a place to build and you don't have any engineers or anybody working in here yet. So now that you've established that your engineers need to basically come in and start building, and a tier 2 would be basically this. You have officially made a building. It's not too powerful. It's not too structurally strong yet, but it's definitely enough to withstand bullets, some grenades, and maybe like a few cannon shells, but not that many. And so, periodically, you would have NPCs attacking this thing, and that's what gets people really involved in the idea of this. It gets people really thinking, like, hey, if we're not actively on the game every once in a while, like once a day, twice a day, then our building's going to get blown up, and when your building gets destroyed, you have to go back to the site and re-register your clan and everything, and you'll be given a new bundle, obviously graded on the tier of how many people are on or your skill level or something like that. And it's a fun idea, and then you can have real big clan matches. And the other thing that's really important too is that makes it into a full-fledged idea of a clan is inside you'll have just like a regular round table or something so that you can have meetings. Just a simple idea. You'll have a barracks so people can like sleep in the game or whatever. And then right here you'd have like a chest that basically has all of the stuff that your clan has gathered over the time. So say you died in the clan match or whatever, you respawned. You need to pick a weapon out of your armory, and say you have like 20 plasma repeaters, but only like 3 assault rifles and a couple magnums. It gives the idea of this is all the equipment I actually have. I don't actually get equipment when I respawn. I've got to use what my clan has, and it makes it really tough. And people can pick up weapons, and obviously we want to make it a little bit easier for people to pick it up. So you give them more inventory carry space, but they can only do the normal, equip 2 weapons. And it's just a really fun idea. I think this is definitely one of the biggest features that, if this game were made, would just keep people focused. And it gives it really good competitive nature because people love to fight other people. And not only that, is when people are given the choice of being elite or flood or human, make this type of deal, it just makes it so much harder. And one of the other things is that you could obviously have some NPCs guarding you every once in a while. You could buy them with your credits. And so, that's it for this part of the game idea. I'm going to have more to come, and it's just, I hope somebody likes this idea. It's a fantastic idea. I am 100% certain. I would bet both of my testicles saying that if you made this game, nothing would outparse it in sales, other than maybe people who are not for the idea of first-person shooters. You don't have to charge much. You give people a pretty low rate, a monthly subscription, or bi-monthly subscription, and it makes things awesome. And I'm gonna have a ton more episodes coming with cool descriptions and cool ideas of what they are, just some big more info. And I'm happy to announce this idea to everybody, and I'm happy if you're watching this and you're enjoying it. And I really encourage somebody to get off their ass and try learning programming. And me and Matt are some of the best thinkers, I guess we could say. We are really phenomenal thinkers. But when it comes to doing, we're so lazy, and we're trying to get our foot in the door with this. Like, he's been doing some programming practice. I've been trying to finish up my degree so that I might go back into college for designing. And just, somebody could use this idea, and I would gladly give this idea to somebody. And it's just, it makes a great, phenomenal feel to everything. First off, and the last thing is, when's the last time you've seen a game take on this kind of aspect other than Battlefield 1942, one of the older Battlefields? This is it for now. I'm going to have more episodes to come. I hope you guys enjoyed. See you later.